Let's see, where were we?
Keep staring, people will, but you don't care.
This is great. I know what you're thinking. Okay, what are you going to do now, old man?
There's something that my church is having, and it's called Advent Quiet Day.
A lot of you may be asking, well, Bill, what happened? I got lost on YouTube. That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm interested.
The next thing I know, Google is asking all of us to move our channels.
There are a lot of things that I like about Thanksgiving. One of them is that the Pilgrims gave us the word pantaloons. I didn't really know what to think about this Advent Quiet Day. I thought that if there was anything to it, my friend John and Hank Green would be participating, and John would have already made a Brazilian dollars out of a movie from it. So, and of course, at the end, someone would die.
You know, they had those Google pages, and Google was asking all of us with YouTube channels to sign them up to the Google page, and then Google took it over, and nobody knew what had happened, and I got lost somewhere in the shuffle, and I couldn't get in to load videos or to make videos or to say hello. It was kind of like being a mime.
Okay, Advent Quiet Day. I happen to have found on the internet the schedule. 9 o'clock, coffee and muffins. You know, I've always enjoyed Thanksgiving, and particularly because it involved the Pilgrims. And I kind of like the way they dressed. You know, they were kind of regal, and they had that nice hat with a belt buckle on it. I always figured if they had their belt buckle on their hat, wouldn't their trousers fall to the ground?
Actually, YouTube became to me like having a wrestling match with a sumo wrestler. You know, here I am, little Bill, sumo wrestler, ain't nothing gonna move.
If Shields and Yarnell had ever considered a name change, coffee and muffins would have been a much better option.
This must be the great mind of Google. This is why they're the great company that they are, because they finally figured out a way to rid YouTube of posters like me.
9:30, waiting with patience. I'd be doing that about 9:05.
Yes, but that would mean they would be especially effective during a sack race.
Well, idiot Bill, they didn't have sacks back then, did they?
Well, maybe not, but if they didn't have sacks, how did they make children? I went on the Google page and I started to look up my YouTube channel, and it was listed under waste of space.
Okay, now it's getting good. At 1 o'clock, waiting for hope. Then if hope doesn't arrive at 2:15, waiting for a birth. How do the poor turkeys end up being the ones that get eaten every Thanksgiving Day? They land on Plymouth Rock, and the pilgrims say, "Bring me the ugliest bird you have here." At 3 o'clock, close of worship at Advent Quiet Day. Now, you know, the first thing that everybody's going to do when they get... It's over. Yay! Yay! Oh, thanks be to God. I can yell and scream and talk and do everything I'm doing this about to do. This is great, really.
This is going to be fun. Let's see this idiot trying to get into this thing now.
I'm all about the family being together. This is great. But what about the turkey's family? The turkey, well, yes, it's going to be a great Thanksgiving for somebody, but for our family, one of you is going to be gone.
So thank you for bearing with me, trying this one more time, which eventually I hope will become many more times. If it works, it's a miracle.
What do we accomplish by this anyway?